Alright, so I just got this little Coleman compact lantern. This is propane, so all my camping stuff, I've always used white gas, so I'm actually converting over to propane. The reason why I used white gas in the past is because white gas, when you go up to higher elevation, you could, you know, the stove, when you're using a stove with white gas and high elevation, you don't have to worry about losing heat. Basically, it's, you know, it can still boil water fast. You know, with propane, it doesn't boil water that fast in high elevation. But you know, back then I was basically doing a lot of backpacking, and I haven't backpacked in like, oh geez, well over a decade. But I still do car camping every once in a while, and with car camping, propane is probably the better way to go. It's just more convenient. This box is pretty small, you know, it's not much bigger than my hand here. Instructions. There's the, so this thing is 300 lumens. That's what Coleman says. Here's the lantern itself, so it's pretty small. So here's a little chain that hooks up to the lantern. Come on. So that's a chain with some carabiner thingamabob. So basically, you just hook it up to the cage of the cage around the globe. Put this thing on real fast. Straighten out the chain because the chain is a little kinked. Feels a little bit kinked. So make sure the chain wasn't kinked or wasn't twisted. So just untwisted it and hook it on there. So basically, you could hold it like so with a chain around the globe, and it, you know, and with your propane tank, you know, the 1 pound propane tank down here. So this thing comes with a what's this thing called? The mantle? No, the mantle. So the mantle size, and I actually bought a couple extra ones. The mantle size is the number 51 from Coleman. I got this on eBay. I mean, not eBay, excuse me, Amazon. This thing was only, I think, $3 for 2. There's 2, yeah, quantity 2. So it's $3, so basically $1.50 each, so that's pretty cheap. So this is apparently there was an older version of this same model, but an older model. And it had a little self-ignition, so this one you actually don't have that. You have to use like a match or something. So that's kind of unfortunate. I wonder if I could kind of make something that could make some type of little pezzo, you know, because I think I have somewhere in my box of crap, I have like those little pezzo ignition things for you know, for like a lighter. So I can make it, you know, so that way I don't have to use matches. So at the top, pull the globe off. So this thing is glass, so be mindful of it. Don't break this thing. Pull the globe, pull it out. So there's a dark side and a light side. The dark side, I believe, goes on top. Yeah, the dark side goes on top. It has a smaller hole. The lighter side has a bigger hole here. I'm gonna grab this and just the 2 strings here at the end, kind of spread it open. So it kind of opens up like a parachute almost. And from there, if you look at your lantern, you see right here there's a little 2 notches right here, so it's more narrow. Same thing with the bottom, so that should be where the mantle, the bottom right here would hook into those two spots, and the top one will hook down in here. So something like that. Let's put this on. So I think, you know, right now the mantle is new, so you can touch it. Once the mantle lights up for the first time, you can't touch it anymore. If you do, it will just disintegrate, because once it lights up, it basically turns to ash. So, you know, when you touch ash, it will just falls apart, right? So you have to be aware of that. Slide it all the way down till it goes into the top slot. And this one right here, slide this down until it goes to the top slot, and the bottom one's the bottom slot, I should say, not top slot. So something like this, kind of spread it out a little bit. Should be spread out as much as you can. You know, it shouldn't be folded in on itself. Otherwise, it won't light up properly, and it might burn a hole in that spot. Because when this thing burns, you know, again, it turns into ash, and it just, anything that touches it, it will just disintegrate. So that should be it right there, like that. But you know, it should be like nice and puffy, like a kind of like a cloud almost. Let's put this thing back on. And that's kind of okay, so it's like so. Clip it on like that. Now I just put on my 1 pound cylinder and probably light it up. I don't have a match with me. I don't have any matches with me, so I can't light it up. But anyways, that's how it goes. So why did I buy this one? Because it's small and compact. You know, it's easy to instead of typically these things are like the tube. Most of these things have the tube mantle, and the thing is big. It's like way bigger than this. It's, you know, it's bigger than the can itself. And this one is a little bit smaller than the 1 pound propane tank. So those other ones, the dual mantle ones, are bigger than the 1 pound propane tank. So, you know, I like things small and compact, so that way it takes up less space. But also one mantle. The fuel will last longer with one mantle instead of burning 2 mantles. When you have 2 mantles, you know, you're using more fuel, right? So you don't want to use more fuel. No reason for that. So anyways, yeah. This is my little thingamabob, and as far as turning it on, since this thing doesn't have any type of ignition, when you just use a match, you just turn it, I guess, clockwise to turn it on, and counterclockwise. Well, actually, you know what? It is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way you turn it to turn it on and off. So I'm not sure which part is the reference point. If it's the bottom here or the top here. Let's say it's the top at the 12 o'clock. So that means you would have to turn it to the counterclockwise to turn it off, clockwise to turn it on, or if it's at the bottom. Actually, I think it's more on this side. If it's this side, right now this would be off, and this would be fully on. Or if this side, that wouldn't make sense, because nothing would be touching the middle bar here. So I'm guessing it's coming from this. If there was like an indicator where it was on and off, you know, the reference point, it would be the 9 o'clock position right here. So yeah, so I guess I have to find a match to turn this thing on. But anyways, that was the unboxing of it. Yeah, I literally don't have any matches. I don't even have a lighter. Okay, so I'll do that maybe in another video. This thing is getting 10 minutes long. Thanks for watching. Oh, actually, I'm actually not quite done. Well, you know, I'll do that on the next video. Thanks for watching.